In the earliest days of mankind, the earth was young, and yet corruption grew faster than life.
People multiplied and spread across the land, seeking power, forgetting the God who made them.
When humanity was still young, wickedness grew faster than life.
Sons of God stepped down from the heavenly realm, a forbidden crossing. And from their union came children, unlike any the world had known.
Among them was Arak the Haze, born into a world already turning violent.
Arak, long hair, bronze skin, a Nephilim giant from the days of Genesis 6.
He grew faster than human children, and strength came easier than mercy.
The giants were praised for power and shaped for dominance.
They hunted the great beasts until nothing could challenge them.
Strength became their god. The world began to bow to the mighty.
But Arak felt a voice inside, whispering something different.
As giants multiplied, so did violence. Might became their greatest idol. But Arak's heart felt the cries of the people.
The earth itself cried out against the evil of mankind.
Yet Arak could not ignore the words.
He spoke of mercy. They called him weak.
Even the heavens trembled. The judgment was near. Noah obeyed God. He prepared the impossible.
But one giant chose compassion. And formed friend. Behind the scenes, the powerful giants planned their rebellion against heaven.
The moment arrived, yea, salvation stood ready. Arak felt the truth. God was real.
And God himself shut the door. The heavens opened plenum. The hour of warning had passed. The fountains of the deep roared from below.
Arak still protected those he could.
Strength alone could not withstand judgment.
Inside the Ark, faith held firm.
Arak cried out to the god he barely knew.
But the waters did not show mercy.
Every stronghold of pride fell beneath the sea. One vessel remained tranquil, chosen by God's grace. Arak fought, not to conquer, but to live.
Judgment had finished its work.
The
mighty of the earth had fallen. But God remembered those who trusted him. Life would return. The world would rise anew.
But not all the past was washed away.
Arak lived for a purpose yet unknown. He was now the last of his kind. His strength could not save his people. But perhaps God had spared him for another purpose.
He remembered the name of the one she trusted.
Arak sought the god he once ignored.
He would walk a different path now. But the world would not stay silent forever.
Darkness had survived, and Arak was not alone. A promise was made. Never again would waters flood all the earth.
Strength fades when the world has been washed clean. Then, he heard a sound he thought was gone forever. He found survivors made, and fear found him.
But mercy lived where his strength once ruled.
And hope began to grow again. Others had survived, and not all were welcoming. I remember! They terror the terror of his kind. A giant, once feared, now helped rebuild. The new earth was finding peace. Arak feared the truth of these rumors. Hunters vanished without a trace. So Arak chose to face what humans could not.
He left his new home to protect it.
The journey was no longer about survival, but purpose.
There were tracks only a giant could make. Giants had survived. And one was coming. Rumors of giants rising once more.
The footprints grew larger and fresher.
He was not the only giant spared from the waters. Some survived, but not unchanged. These new giants sought not dominion, but destruction. Arak stood firm, not to conquer, but to protect. The earth trembled beneath their battle of wills.
The corrupted giant retreated, silent and defeated. Arak knew evil would rise again, stronger than before. Og, king of Bashan, last of the Rephaim awakening.
Subscribe now and continue the journey. And here